Hey, GI Customs here. Something a little different today. So instead of a normal painting video or anything this week, I needed to get something done, so I decided to bring you guys along and watch and hang out with me while I do it. Big thing I'm doing is, don't mind all this mess over here, but this is my spray booth for airbrushing. I need to have a little better ventilation right now. It's just a small little thing there that goes up to this window and just kind of aims out the window. So it's not a great, worked for what I had at the beginning, so not bad, but I need to get something better. I've got all the stuff for it. So plan is to take it from this general area, probably up through the wall back here and through the other side of my basement and out the side of the house. I believe I have everything, though I'm not a professional at doing any of this.
Trust me.
So sit back and enjoy, and try not to laugh.
Hey there, world, take a seat in the show. It's GI Customs where the cool kids go. We got action figures and a dash of flair, custom paint jobs that'll make you stare. Toys on the table, colors in the air, 3D dreams printed with care. GI Customs, it's a wild ride, painting the best with the future by side.
All right, so I think I have everything here that I'm gonna need. So I do have a fan, pump, whatever you want to call it, air pump. I've got that. I've got a one-way valve that'll let air go one way and not the other way, which would be great. I've got the intake. This is what I plan on putting on the inside of my actual booth to have the air coming in for the time being anyways. I've got a hole saw, come in handy. That'll be one of the first things we use here. And I've got some extra duct work, and I believe that's what this is as well. I think this is some more duct work, and then I've got some more tubing, and then I've got a bunch of clamps. So I should have everything I need material wise to get this done. Oh, this is also the attachment to the outside of the house. So this has got the vent and stuff for the outside of the house. So that'll be good. I'll get all this opened up and then make sure everything's here before I start drilling holes in anything. But I did already get a bunch of the stuff moved, so it's already a complete disaster in here. I moved everything out of that corner that I could so I can get to it. I'm really hoping I don't have to move that big shelf right there. I don't want to. If I have to, I will. But I should be able to get back in that corner enough to get where I need to get going. So I will, I'll see you guys in a little bit once I get some of this stuff opened and kind of decide what the next step's going to be. Back at it here. I'm going to be drilling some pilot holes up in here where this is going to go out to make sure of where this is coming through on the other side. So I'll be right back with you as soon as I get those figured out. All right, got a pilot hole back there. All this stuff in the way, I don't think you can see it, but I got a pilot hole back there. I figured out where I'm going to drill. So now the trick is, point of no return, drilling a 4-inch, it's like 4 1/8 or something like that, to allow a 4-inch duct to go through it, but drilling that through that wall. So let's do this. All right, I'm back on the other side of the wall. We got some different things hanging here. I took some stuff down. The hole that I drilled is right back there, right there. So my plan is to have tube coming from that out to here, where I'm gonna mount the fan, exhaust fan. That way the cord can run down and plug in right below it. And I'll also have a remote control on the other side of the wall so I can turn it on or off. And then the tube from that fan exhausting out will go down that way and cut the corner and go out. So I'm gonna put you down while I mount the bracket for the exhaust fan itself. All right, so I've got this hole where I took out my last little small exhaust fan in my paint booth here. So it actually works really well for this. I might need to get some kind of seal for the back of that. Wouldn't be the worst thing, but as long as I can pull it tight, I think it'll be just fine. Again, this isn't a professional setting as far as like, you know, OSHA rules and stuff like that, I suppose, but it comes through just fine. I just need a way to sandwich that in there a little bit and get that so it'll stay there and not fall out on me. So I might just do some double-sided tape or something like that back there and stick that on there, so that way won't have a problem. Should be fine, because when I'm spraying, I know some of it goes up, and if I was doing more things here, like I don't know, something other than spraying, I don't think it'll have a problem going in here. I mean, yeah, I've seen the ones that have the whole back, water coming down, all kinds of stuff. I can't do that with as big of a setup as I need. So as long as this has got pretty good suction, and we'll test her out when she's all done, should be just fine. So I'm gonna go ahead and attach some of this hose. I'm gonna use the black stuff. I'm pulling stuff out now. I might need more, so I might have to go out and run an errand and get some more of the stuff. I'm gonna use black in the shop or in the studio side, since you can see it, and run it from there up through the hole, so I can attach it to this side of the motor we just put in. So So I've realized a few things that I need. One, I need an actual 4-inch like small section of pipe to go through there that I can attach part of this to, and then attach it again to the other side, because that hole is not bigger than the tube, which makes sense because I should be putting a fitting or something through there. So I need to go get that. And then I know I don't have enough exhaust vent tubing here, so I think I have enough black, but I'm gonna need some more. So Lowe's run it is. What is a project you're doing around your house by yourself that you don't have to go to Lowe's at least once, maybe 2 or 3 times? Is it even really a project at that point? All right, back from the Lowe's trip. Got my little connector to go through the wall, hopefully. So let's connect this part. All right, got the fan and stuff installed over there. Now I'm going to be doing my best to drill a 4-inch hole in this header right here. Hopefully, I got no other way to get it out of here. So it's either the header or trying to drill through these, and I'm not going through one of these. So that header should be just fine. There's another one down there where they're missing a whole section of header that they've got an exhaust vent out of from, you know, the 70s when they built this house. So it should be just fine, but it's probably not going to be fun. You saw how it was jerking my hand and wrist over there, and I only had one hand on it, so hopefully being able to put 2 on it in this area up here somehow with a relatively new hole saw is gonna be okay. I don't know. I don't know how this is going to go, but we're going to drill a pilot hole first, obviously, see where it comes out on the outside. I do have aluminum siding on the outside, so I'll have to cut that and stuff from the outside. But, yeah, let's see how this goes. I don't know. I'm going to be putting on some gloves for this. Way that last one smashed my hands around a little bit. Again, even though I've got 2 hands on it this time instead of 1, off balance, like it wasn't a good spot. Hole saws can grab you a little bit, fling you around. See what the outside looks like. just fine. But I need some eyeglasses because it is throwing aluminum shavings everywhere, and I do not want that in my eyes. Freaking weird. Somehow on the outside, I have got to cut a 6-inch square around the hole. So you see behind me, it of course went right in between two panels of siding, you know, the easiest spot, but somehow I have got to do that, cut that out so that I can get that flat fitting on there. So I need to be able to see if there's a template or something that came with that, so I'm gonna go check that out. All right, finishing up. Didn't hit record on some things, but got this all sealed up on the outside and got it all hooked up on the inside here. So I got it hooked up there, running across and over the ductwork and all the way up to the unit itself. Works great. Has enough blowing power, whatever you want to call it, that goes out, opens up the little flaps and everything, so we should be good to go. After this, I'm going to button everything up in here and then go over to the other side and test the exhaust a little bit, the suction of it coming through the other side. All right, so I got it on the inside. It's running right now. Good test piece of paper. Yeah, it sucks right up to it. So it's got some good suction from in here, so should be good to go. Thanks for joining me on this little project. I know it's not what I usually do these days, but on Tuesdays, but had to get done. Wanted to just check it off the list and figure I'd bring you guys with me. So thank you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll do more of these projects from time to time as things come up, and I feel like it's something people can learn from. Hopefully you learned something from this. If I did something wrong or you think I should do something different or better, leave it in the comments below. If you have got any questions on anything that I didn't go through that you can answer, again, leave it in the comments below. But until then, see you next time.